little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Rainbow Warriors out. We'll have the first crack at it in this one. This is Jackson Hamilton who will guide this attack. Looking to lead this team to a win in the opener. Making the adjustment. Looking for a man. It's Hamilton. Fires to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Out wide right, it's Williams. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He'll be dropped.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Rainbow Warriors have their offense in high gear. He's changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Hamilton. Escapes the pressure going right. Slings it downfield. Working on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Davis. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Davis. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cheek. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Using his legs, it's Welch. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field.
Just plowing ahead. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Rainbow Warriors, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. In the red area, it's Davis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 1st down from the 11. Here's a give to Robinson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Throws quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Welch. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Grabbed behind the line. It's Welch. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Handoff to Xavier. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd.
Runs through, man, and he might have some space. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Here's Xavier Robinson. And he's in! Touchdown, Hawaii! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the return, it's Cheek. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Sells to fake. They're all over him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a give to Robinson. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Rainbow Warriors have pushed it inside the 20. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Makes one man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a first and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Cheek. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Smith with the grab over the middle. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll ride him again. Down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride Davis here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Gives it. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Hamilton. Flip it out to the back on the screen. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rush right in his face. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And he avoids the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Finds his man in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with a look at the Kennesaw State Owls taking on the number 17 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. Gets rid of it.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to Davis. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the 15. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Now on the move. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cheek. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Pulls it and fires to the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I know. This is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Right side, it's Coleman Williams.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he's
loose. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Touchdown, Buffs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
Looking to the big tight end. And that is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up?
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
And the Rainbow Warriors have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Stop right there.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Offense in the hurry up.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
2nd and long here. To the air, it's Hamilton. Complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Rainbow Warriors are facing 3rd and inches. Going to the run, it's Davis. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hand. Wants to throw on first. Smith on the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Rides to the back. Hard running there. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside, it's Davis. There he goes! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to Robinson. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson one more time. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look.
Runs through. He smashes his way through again.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this all.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it down the right side. Here he goes at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffaloes! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the fourth quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. He'll pull it down and run. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down to the air. Finds the tight end. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Xavier again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Bush is ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Fight until the dying breath. 1 second remaining as they call timeout, and this will be the final play of the ball game. After this, it'll be a wrap. Got to make the play on fourth. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. When we get to the off...